These people are absolutely petrified. They're terrified. They're mortified. Three-Eye Atlas. For those of you who have not heard of that, you're going to start hearing more and more about it as people begin to become more fearful. This is no doubt, at least, this is a sign and a wonder in the heavens, at least. It could be much more than that, but at least there's no way around this. To the people who've been paying attention to Three-Eye Atlas, to the people who like to look up and watch the heavens, to the people who know that there's a lot going on in the heavens, to the people who know that the Most High, He uses lights and objects in the heavens. He uses them for signs and wonders. Sometimes when you see certain things take place in the heavens, your prophecy ticker should get triggered. If you get triggered in the spirit, when you see certain things happen, when you see a sign and a wonder taking place right before your eyes, and make no mistake about it, many people, they are fearful right now. A lot of big time thinkers, big time brainiacs, scientists and what have you, they are very fearful. Don't be fooled by the fake tough guy persona and bravado. These people are petrified of Three-Eye Atlas. They wanted to just be able to sleep better at night and tell themselves that it was a comet until it became clear. It became clear to them that if this is a comet, which is, it could be, but more than likely not. And look, let's say it is a comet. Have you ever thought about the damage that a comet can do if it slams into planet Earth? I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm saying you better not rule it out. If you thinking that something like that can't happen, then you are sadly mistaken. You're being set up to be BK'd and you don't even have the foggiest idea. Now look, maybe this thing is a comet. If it is a comet, it sure ain't acting like it at all. This thing, all other comets to our knowledge, to the big brainiacs out there, the scientists, they're saying that there's never been a comet where there's not a tail in the back. And at one time, I don't know if it's still doing it right now, but at one time and multiple times, they looked at Three-Eye Atlas and there was a tail in the front. They've never seen anything like that before. Comets don't act like that unless this is the first of its kind. Either way, it's so much mystery surrounding Three-Eye Atlas. It came from another solar system, another galaxy. It's not even from our solar system, from our galaxy. They are alleging, this is what the brainiacs are saying. They're saying that this thing is millions, maybe billions of years old. And you got to ask yourself where they getting this info from. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm telling you what the so-called findings are. I'm sharing it with you because we spoke about it before. At least, if it's nothing else, at least this is a sign in the heavens. They say this thing is like the size of Manhattan, going somewhere between 130 and 150,000 miles per hour, and it's headed in this direction, allegedly coming into proximity just in time for so-called Halloween. Make that make sense. I'm telling you, if you can't see that this is a sign, I don't know what to tell you, fam. And also, the nations are terrified. They're absolutely petrified. NASA, which stands for Never a Straight Answer, NASA deployed planetary defense tools. And that was on a big media outlet for not social media, but the internet. Okay? You can go and check it out at Daily Mail, dailymail.com. They released this. The United Nations, I'm telling you, NASA and the United Nations, particularly more on the NASA side, but the United Nations are working with them because they're all a part of this, y'all. NASA today, they deployed a planetary defense tools. Multiple planetary defense tools were deployed today, and the story broke today. They're going to be rolling out extra care and attention with these telescopes all over the world that they control. And they control all of them. All these big time telescopes, they're controlling it. And from November 27th of this year to January 27th of 2026, they're going to be all focusing their telescopes on 3i Atlas because they don't want to let this thing out of their sights. I'm telling you, I could be wrong, but I definitely know that these people know something that we don't know. They may already know that this thing is going to land, y'all. They might already know that this thing is going to hit. It's going to either smash into the earth or maybe it's something else is going to come about of this. I'm telling you, everything that you think is not possible could very well be possible. And a side note, okay? In the Septuagint, Isaiah chapter 13, it tells you that the Most High is going to send them giants. And the giants is going to tear this place to smithereens. Now, some of you may have asked the question before, where the giants going to come from? Because Isaiah 13:1 lets you know he's going to call them from the ends of the earth, from the end of under heaven or something like that, it says. I forgot exactly how it reads in the Septuagint. But if you ever go read Isaiah chapter 13, start at verse 1 in the Septuagint, it straight up lets you know the Most High is going to summon the giants. And wherever he's bringing them from, they're coming from a long, far way. You can tell when you read the Septuagint. That's why they don't want nobody reading that. Now, I'm not saying that that's what this is, but, could it be? I don't know what 3i Atlas is, but I do know one thing that it is. It's a sign and a wonder. That I'm sure of, okay? Now, could it be something else to this? It could be. Could it be a comet that's going to slam into the earth? It could be. Could it be giants? Could it be 3i Atlas got giants on board? And by the way, you know that there are other so-called comets out there floating around too. 3i Atlas is just stealing the show. There's multiple comets that popped up after they discovered 3i Atlas. I'm telling you, could this thing just be a regular comet? It ain't acting like it. It's not acting like it. Could it be something far greater than a comet? It could be. I have no idea what 3i Atlas is, other than a sign and a wonder. I know it's a sign and a wonder, and it ain't Put it this way, depending on who you are, it's a good sign. I would say if you're somebody who worships the Most High and Him only, I would say that this is a good sign for you. But if you are anybody else on planet Earth, you should be very concerned. All of us should be aware, but you should be almost petrified, because only the Most High knows what this would trigger. If that is some kind of a rock or a comet and it's just acting so crazy, if that thing slams into planet Earth, do you know the tsunamis, the worldwide tsunamis that could be triggered? Not to mention the earthquakes. And did you just hear that? As soon as I started saying that, sound confirmation in the background. I know somebody heard that. I can't make that up. It only happened when I said what I said. You heard what I said. If you didn't, go back and rewind it. I think and I want you to let it be known in the comment section if you picking up what I'm laying down right now. As soon as I said that, you heard that noise outside, did you not? You guys and gals, let me know, what do you make of this? What do you think of this? And before I let y'all go, NASA and United Nations, because they're working together, NASA and United Nations said that look, check this out. Why would they say this? NASA and the United Nations said that if extraterrestrials contact anyone on planet Earth, it's not a crime and it's not illegal if they contact you. Like a damn extraterrestrial needs permission from the government or anybody on this earth to contact anybody on this earth. But NASA and United Nations say that if extraterrestrials make contact with any of you out there, it's not illegal for you to receive contact from them. However, you are not allowed to respond to that contact by the extraterrestrials unless the United Nations are involved. Why would they say something like that? I'm telling you, you better turn to the Most High and Him only. Only the Most High knows what's getting ready to happen. They didn't cut off the food stamps, cut off the food benefits with the government shutdown. People are not going to get their food. The government is not going to supply it, at least for the month of November. And ain't that something? Right in time for 3-Eye Atlas. They say it's going to be like in the atmosphere by Halloween, y'all. Which is in a couple of days, is it not? I'm telling you, put your seatbelts on. Turn to the Most High and Him only. And let me know. I want to know what everybody thinks about this 3-Eye Atlas. What do you think it is? Let me know. Let us know. Inquiring minds want to know.